Hello, Ramley and other family. Welcome into the Rams Breakfast Club. Today we're going to break down my 5 takeaways from the game. And I'm on my lunch break at work, so I try to keep these around 30 minutes. For everyone who's tuning in for the first time, thank you so much. And please consider subscribing to this channel, liking the video, and sharing it if you know other Rams or football fans that just love talking football. But without further ado, let's roll that intro.
Wake up, wipe your eyes and set your alarm clocks to Payo Time. It's time to get your morning started up. And tune into the Rams Breakfast Club. Waking up ain't easy, there's growing pains. Come greet the morning and let's move them chains. Pour some hot black Java in your commuter cup. Tune into the Rams Breakfast Club. Tune into the Rams Breakfast Club.
Shout out Jeremy for that awesome little jingle there. Hopefully you are all doing well today on this Victory Monday for the Rams and the Ramley. It feels good. That was a nail biter of a win yesterday, coming down to the final minute of the game. Whew, loved it. I'm going to start off by saying welcome in to the Rams Breakfast Club, and going to give a couple of shout outs here. We got Mark in the house. Welcome in. Yes, it was a gut check for sure. We got Ben, our Packers fan. Congrats to Ben and the Packers fans to get the number 1 seed. Hopefully we'll see you in the playoffs. Ramsey, congratulations on the big W. He's happy. The Sports Star, hello. Congrats to the Titans for being the number 1 seed. And Grandizier 12, hello. We got Willie here. Hello. Good morning from the West Coast. Yeah. With Rams Breakfast Club intro, we try to keep it a little more chill because that's what we're about when it comes to the Rams Breakfast Club. Yeah. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate it. The Vikings did not have a chance of that. Yeah. Oh, hello, Green Substance. I'm glad you like the little jingle. Rams house in the house. Hello, my friend. Good to see you as well. Hopefully you are doing well today. And yes, whose house? Rams house, absolutely. We got and Cam Akers burner counts. Hello, everyone. I try to keep these under half an hour for people watching on the replay because I know some people are at work with these, which is totally cool. So I am going to get into it. I'm going to start off. We're going to start off with our records update here. Not a lot to report here. It has been the Cooper Kupp. He did set the franchise record for the Rams receiving record yesterday, which is really exciting. And he'll look to add to that record in week 17 for sure. But as I look up here so Cooper Kupp, we were comparing him to Calvin Johnson's 2012 record. As you see, he did not break that single season reception record. He still came pretty close, and he does have a chance to do it in 17 games, which I know people always put an asterisk to it, and that's okay. But the reality is, Cooper Kupp has 17 games to do it, so hopefully he can still take the single season receiving record for sure. That'd be exciting. And for the record that I know a lot of you are all curious about, how close did Stafford come to breaking Kurt Warner's 2001 record? So all season long, every week, we've been comparing 2001 Kurt Warner season to Jared Goff's 2018 season to Matt Stafford's 2021 season. And if we look at the numbers, this is where we're at. So Kurt Warner finished with a 14-2 record, 4,830 yards. Now, as you can see, Stafford is behind that. He'll have a chance to break that record next week. And if he gets another 300-yard passing performance, like he's been doing lately, he would have the Rams franchise record. And again, there'll always be that little asterisk is he did it in 17 games and Warner did it in 16. But that's just the reality of it. It's a 17 game season now. Players have that extra, game. A lot of these records are going to get broken because of it. Asterisks or not, right? So interesting little thing there. So Stafford still has a chance to break that record. I know at the beginning of the year, I predicted that he would do it in 16 games. I was wrong. But it's been fun to watch all season long for sure. A couple other shout outs here. We got 49ers first take. Hello, what's up, Aaron? Good to see you, my friend. And Michael's in that house. Yeah, he's feeling. I'm happy and disappointed at the same time. The Rams, Packers, and the Cardinals won the same. Hey, man, those are good teams. Those are good teams. They should all be in the playoffs. They're all going to be in the dance. Yep. I'm glad you like the snow, Grandy's here. Told you not to panic, true fans. Oh, absolutely, Lewis. Yeah, no panic here. Just enjoying the ride, right? This Californian roller coaster ride. Let's see here. In regards to my 5 takeaways from this game, my first takeaway in this from this Rams game is Rams weapons provide what it takes to get to the Super Bowl. You look at Sony Michel, Cooper Kupp, OBJ, Van Jefferson, Tyler Higbee. These are NFL playoff caliber players that have what it takes in terms of talent. It's up to them to execute in situational football. When we get to the playoffs, stats need to go out the window. We need to do what it takes to win. And that's something from yesterday's game I was encouraged by, that despite how, horrible the first half went, and, we were able to get a touchdown at the end of the half to, get a manageable, make the game more manageable to mount a comeback. And I just mentioned the offensive weapons. Talk about our defensive weapons and Jalen Ramsey, Von Miller, Aaron Donald, Leonard Floyd. These are players that are playing at a very elite level, and the defense was able to put us in a position to win that game yesterday. And in the playoffs, that's kind of sometimes all you can hope for. And that leads me to my second takeaway. Raheem Morris has this D rolling. Raheem Morris there's been Ram fans that have been calling for his job all year. But the reality is, in recent weeks, the defense has really been playing lights out, and one of the best defenses in the NFL. I think that we need to give Raheem Morris credit where credit's due. I've critiqued him where statistically his defense was kind of middle of the road to good, but situationally he had some missteps for sure. Recently, situationally, his defense has been playing better. We'd still like to see them get off the field a little bit quicker on some of those drives. It's really annoying when the opposing team is able to play the drain game on the Rams, which the Ravens definitely were playing that game yesterday. But thankfully, because of the plays that the defense made and the Jordan Fuller interception and the OBJ touchdown, that Cooper Kupp long pass to get us in that first and goal, we're able to overcome that adversity. And I do think Raheem Morris has this defense set up for success in the playoffs. And in comparison to other defenses in the NFC, I really like the Rams defense going into the playoffs. My third takeaway is Stafford was a choice the Rams made, and we need to accept the outcomes, good or bad. We're not benching Stafford for Wolford. I love John Wolford as much as anyone, but I've seen some Ram fans on Twitter and in Reddit, on Reddit, saying it's time to bench Stafford. No, that is like, I will never, I can hear other people's perspective, but I will never say this season we need to bench Stafford for John Wolford. No, the reality is, whether you like it or not, and you can absolutely critique the trade of Stafford for Goff, and if that's something you really want to talk about, okay, cool. That's up to you. I still think it was a good trade. I'm still optimistic that Stafford can lead us to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl. And I'm going to keep believing. If you're a Rams fan that maybe you've got to that point where you're like, I'm done with Stafford. He's throwing, too many interceptions. You can believe that. That's totally cool. That's the fun part about being a football fan. You can have those hot takes and those different opinions. However, if Jared Goff was in that game yesterday and he had those turnovers, which he did, he had many turnovers, many costly turnovers. I don't think Jared Goff leads that drive down the field and is able to hit Cooper Kupp, to put him in a place where he's, ready to get us in first and goal. Because you saw it. Stafford read Kupp, then he went to his second read. He came back to Kupp, then threw it to him. I don't think Goff does that. And for all the people out there who are saying that Jared Goff would have won that game yesterday, I don't think that. As much as I'm still a fan of Jared Goff, I'll and I'll cheer for him in the Lions. I am glad that we have Stafford as our quarterback. My fourth takeaway is these OBJ deep passes are becoming arm punts. So as much as we can, praise Stafford for what he did, we also need to critique him for what he hasn't done very well. And I will say that we have noticed a trend in these interceptions. It's either a pick six, like within within the Rams, like 30 yards or less. So he throws an interception and becomes a pick six. Or he throws these deep passes to OBJ and they're like not on the same page and OBJ goes the wrong way or something like that. And then he catches it deep or it's intercepted deep and it's essentially an arm punt. And we've seen enough of these that it's becoming a trend and they're noticeable. And there was a reporter in Sean McVay's press conference yesterday that asked him about it, a smart reporter, I forget who it was. And McVay kind of dodged the question a little bit, but I'm hoping that they can notice a trend and that OBJ and Stafford can get on the same page, because a lot of people in the Rams fandom would like to see OBJ get more involved, not just in the red zone like he's been. But the reality is, if we throw him these deep passes and we keep getting, arm punts and interceptions out of them, maybe it's just something that shouldn't be in the playbook anymore. Because we haven't seen a lot of success with these deep passes to OBJ. And so that's just something I've noticed and I'm concerned about. And hopefully they can get on the same page, come the playoffs for sure. My fifth and final takeaway is the NFC West crown is up for grabs. It's between us and the Cardinals next week, and the Rams are playing the 49ers. If we win, we claim the division. If we lose and the Cardinals win, the Cardinals claim the division, and the Cardinals are playing the Seahawks. So there's lots of NFC West drama to be had. I know I have a bunch of collaborations coming up with some 49ers YouTubers this week in CG Ruthless Sports and also Jay in the Bay, which I'm excited about. So pay attention to my community tab for those. One's on Tuesday, one's on Thursday. And but I'm looking forward to this division race. It's thinking back to even the summer and the off season, we knew this was going to be a division race that came down to the final couple weeks of the season. And it's exciting. And I'm hoping the Rams win, not just to get the division race, but also to end the losing streak against the Niners, because we all hate losing to the Niners if you're a Rams fan. And hopefully we're able to overcome some adversity and get the win on the final regular season game. So let me know in the comments below if you're watching on the replay, and if you're watching with me live. I'm going to take a couple of comments here while we still got some time before my lunch break is over. But those are my 5 takeaways. I will say just one quick other thing before we get to the comments, that the Rams are currently projected to have a 75% chance at the number 2 seed. We don't have a chance at the number 1 seed. The Packers have locked that up. We have a 2% chance at the number 3 seed, given the analytics, 2% at the 4 seed and a 21% at the 5 seed. Obviously, if we were to lose, we will not be able to necessarily clinch the number 2 seed. So anyway, it's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out. My laptop just told me that I'm losing battery, so I got to plug it in before I lose the broadcast. Whoops. There we go. All plugged in. Anyway, let's hear your comments and questions from you guys for the rest of the show. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Sorry if I'm a little bit behind here, but let's get caught up here. So, what do you think of the Packers being the first NFL team in NFL history to go 13-3 in 3 seasons in a row? Ben, I think that's a huge accomplishment. I think there's a lot to celebrate there for sure. But the reality is you've gone 13-3 3 seasons in a row, but have the Packers been able to get to the Super Bowl? No. And so I think a lot is riding on this season. Maybe it's the last dance with Aaron Rodgers. Who knows? Matt LaFleur, I think you got to give him a lot of credit as a coach. He's done a good job. And also just I think the Packers have playmakers, but they're a fun team to watch. I'm honestly hoping it's the Rams and pardon me. It's the Rams and Packers in the NFC Championship game. A little depth, yeah. We'll see what happens with Cam Akers if he does come back. He wasn't activated yesterday, so we're still waiting on that. But we are thankful that Sony Michel is in there carrying the rock. He's doing a great job. The Cards and Niners are the only teams that don't want to see us play in the. Hey, that's the thing. The playoffs are a new season, man. You never know. I was really rooting for the Vikings to win last night. Yeah. Yeah, I think I was too, but pretty much from the Vikings' first drive, I knew, this isn't going to work. The Vikings did beat the Packers earlier in the year with Cousins, but you didn't see it happening with Sean Mannion there. Yeah. Yeah, we've given a big play here and there. Yeah, but that happens in the NFL. But limiting those plays is key for sure. I could watch AD on the last play of the game. Oh, that was fun, silly fun guy. Oh yeah. Yeah, Aaron Donald tackling Marquise Brown in the end. Yeah. You don't bench a 12-4 QB. That's literally having his number one set of franchise record. Nope, definitely don't bench that. Yeah, no, we're not benching Matt Stafford. Cooper Kupp and Odell Beckham Jr. touchdowns. Yeah, no, they're great. Yeah, very, very good, situational. And Cooper Kupp did well on his touchdown to make sure he got in, given that it was so close to the end of the half. In a big-time crunch, Stafford comes through. Well, he did yesterday. Yep. That game-winning drive by the Rams was a hard time. Oh, yeah, Michael. Oh, man. Yeah, it was a ride. Hey, Toon Lake, man. Good to see you. We should win versus the Niners. And so I hope so. I really hope so. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I have a collab coming up tomorrow with on CG Ruthless Sports channel. So I'll be sure to post that to the community lab probably later today. And then Jay in the Bay coming up on Thursday. So excited to talk some football with some Niners fans. Yeah. We got to beat them. It's annoying. We've lost 5 straight to them. Yeah. See you in the playoffs. Of course, Roberto. Roberto is a 49ers fan. He loves talking about his Niners. Yeah. Packers will be the game we need the Stafford. Yeah, Lewis, I agree. Yeah, the reality is if we face the Packers, if we stay the number 2 seed and we win out and the Packers win out in the playoffs, we would meet in the conference finals. And that's when we would need Stafford to make those 1 or 2 plays to win the game. I hope we're beating everyone. I hope you're right, Rams. I feel it. The hype is real. And I truly believe in the NFC, the Rams can beat any of these teams. I do believe some of these teams can beat the Rams as well. And so it's going to be a matter of how the game plays, but that's why I'm excited about this playoff for sure. Eagles fans saying yesterday, bring on the Rams. They want you. All right, Eagles fans, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. Oh, I just have a phone call coming here. One sec. I'll have to. No, just text them back. Yeah, they barely won yesterday. All super chats go to the Reese Cup. Oh yeah, I've had some people give. Over Christmas I got some Reese Cup, but I'm still hoping to eat this thing. And if Cooper Kupp breaks Calvin Johnson's receiving record next week, I still get to eat this thing. It's right here, ready to go. The half-pound Reese Cup. In 2018, we put in our backup against the Niners in the third quarter's last game. McVay rested for the playoffs, and we still be there. Hey, maybe that's the key. Put in the backups. Who knows? So the Eagles want the Rams. Be careful what you wish for, Eagles. Yeah. Let's bring it. If Burrow doesn't win MVP, he'll probably steal Offensive Player of the Year from Kupp or JT. Yeah, Jack, that'll be something to monitor for sure. I'm thinking of doing a watch party for the NFL honors. I enjoy watching the honors award show. But yeah, we'll see. Willie, I got to go get an LA Rams t-shirt. Yeah. Hey, Willie, you can get one if you use the Fanatics link in the description below in this video. It helps my channel out. I get a very small commission. So that's where I got it from Fanatics. They're great, which is a great segue to, I have to give a plug here. Friendly reminder that I do have a contest coming up for the NFL playoffs. The NFL, the Payo Time playoff challenge. We're going to use NFL.com's fantasy playoff game, and link in the description below. Contest rules are down there too. And I'm hoping to get 100 people signed up. Last I checked, I think we're at 15, but the winner will get a $50 gift card to Fanatics. You can buy a shirt like this or some cool Rams merch like that, or whatever team. And yeah, so I encourage you. You don't have to be a Rams fan. You don't even have to be subscribed to this channel. I'd love it if you subscribe to this channel, but it's open. It's free to play for everyone. It's just gonna be a fun way that we can celebrate football throughout the playoffs. So that's my plug to that there. So I encourage everyone watching live and on the replay, go sign up for that Payo Time playoff challenge. We're built to win, and John at the right time. Yeah, Lewis, I agree. Getting hot at the right time is so key. If we beat the 49ers, do you know who we could play in the playoffs? Who's our potential? So if we get the number 2 seed, we would likely, this is a great question, Green Substance. We would likely play the Eagles. There is a chance that there's a 16% chance that we would play the Niners again. It's likely we play the Eagles, maybe the Niners, or in the situation, if the Saints beat the Falcons next week, we would actually knock the Niners out of the playoffs by beating them next week, and the Saints would actually become the 7th seed, and the Niners would actually fall out of the playoffs if that were to happen. So interesting little scenario there. So it looks like we're either going to play the Niners again, likely the Eagles, or potentially the Saints. So we'll keep an eye out for that for sure. Benjamin, our resident Cardinals fan, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. He's saying the Cardinals need the Rams to lose next. Well, we'll have to see. We'll see. Yeah, 49er fans definitely want the Saints to lose. Yep. Payo, were you okay with the Rams taking Akers? I loved him going. Yeah. I'm someone that if I don't follow the draft as closely as a lot of other YouTubers. I'm starting to get into more of it. But I'm more of a reactionary YouTuber when it comes to draft coverage. But yeah, when they drafted Akers, I loved the pick. I was excited about it, and I'm hoping that we can move forward with him and he recovers well from the injury. Yeah, the Saints play Atlanta next week. It's the best time to be a Rams fan. It's too exciting. Go Stafford. Yeah, no, we absolutely got to cheer him on for sure. Well, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you. Again, I try to keep these under a half an hour for the Rams Breakfast Club. But again, sign up for the Payo Time Playoff Challenge in the link in the description below. I'm going to serenade you out with my friend Jeremy and the Rams Breakfast Club theme song. Have a great day, and as always, go Rams, horns up, and peace out.
Wake up, wipe your eyes and set your alarm clocks to Payo Time. It's time to get your morning started up. And tune into the Rams Breakfast Club. Waking up ain't easy, there's growing pains. Come greet the morning and let's move them chains. Pour some hot black Java in your commuter cup. Tune into the Rams Breakfast Club. Tune into the Rams Breakfast Club.